Now we got Jim Jones and Harry Fraud with the fraud department. I remember when the nigga was talking about this joint, you know what I mean? And he, like, I was late on this shit because I never knew when it was supposed to drop. And I was like, damn. I happened to go on fucking IG one day and see something, and I'm like, oh, we got a video out. Let me check this shit out. I think it was either which one was it? Laps Around the Sun or Lose Lose. I think it was Laps Around the Sun or whatever. And I was like, oh shit. And I just fucking go on Apple Music, and it's like, oh, the whole joint out. So I'm like, damn, this nigga got 11 songs with some cool looking features, you know what I mean? And I was like, this is Jim. But remember, El Capo and the Deluxe. So that's what my mind is there. You feel me? I'm expecting, because it's Harry Fraud and it's Jim Jones. So I'm expecting some, I'm like, oh shit, all right. It's not bad. I think these beats is more, Currency would have killed most of the beats on this shit. I'm not saying Jim didn't, but when you go from Heat Makers to Harry Fraud, you know, Harry Fraud got that slow type, laid back, mellow type vibe with some of his instrumentals, or he will give you a Lana Del Rey motherfucking sample. Crazy. And that didn't, if I remember straight, it's not one of them on here, and I'm mad. I love when Harry Fraud samples Lana Del Rey. Man, you know what I mean? So I'm going to the album. I'm expecting Jim to do Jim. And I won't front. First listen, I wasn't really feeling it, bro. Jim was talking his shit, but it's just the beats sometimes don't match these niggas' flows, though. You can't catch a flow on everything. It sounds good, but it's like the fucking sample and instrumental is a little bit more appealing than what you saying. That would have sound crazy over this. So, you know, Laps Around the Sun, I was like, all right. The video helped me. Sometimes with me, I'm weird with music. I can listen to an album and hear the songs. I can't get with it. And I'll see the video, and the video will bring that song life. Sometimes it backfires. A nigga shoot a video. I ain't fuck with the video, but I fuck with the song. That's just me. But it was cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't bad. I definitely fuck with The People featuring Conway. That shit is bananas. I love that Luxury Lies with Big Body Bass. That beat is crazy. YouTube, don't fucking take my video down. I just want to play this beat real quick. I thought that was Fat Joe at first. I love that. That shit gave me a vibe of back in the day when it came to NY rap, how rappers used to rap on beats like that because it's so simple. You know what I'm saying? It just was like, damn, that one got me off. Because I'm sitting here listening to this shit like, man, what's going on with Jim? I'm like, bro, this shit, I don't know. Am I not in the right space to be hearing this shit, or just something ain't clicking? So I just kept going, but every joint on this motherfucker ain't, it ain't what's up. I'm just not being a hater. I'm not gonna just lie to y'all. I'm like, oh, you a Dipset fan, you love everything. No. If it's some bullshit, maybe I don't get it. Maybe it's for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? But out of 11 songs, he could have kept this shit at motherfucking 9. And even out of all of them, I'm not really feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Laps Around the Sun, Lose Lose, Luxury Lies. Even a little joint with Mano is cool because they got the little Hove sample in it, 3 cuts, so I fuck with that. You know what I mean? I was not fucking feeling that Bada Bing shit. And what the fuck is French Montana doing on a goddamn album with you, nigga? You was throwing bottles at this nigga and all that. You know what I mean? Back when Max was out wilding and fucking your girl and all that. Allegedly. Don't sue me, Jim. But yeah, I was just like, so they squashed the beef. Huh. How the fuck Max feel about that? Cause I know that nigga don't like this nigga, Jim. For shit. Like, that's a fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Maybe I missed a video or interview or something. It totally confused me. I seen the niggas going back and forth on Instagram a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Jim was like, he was going to pull up on that nigga. Remember when Jim was wilding? He going to pull up on 50. And so when they squashed the little beef, I was just like, what the fuck? And that first song they put out was bullshit. I know it's not Bada Bing. It was some other bullshit. I don't know who album. I think it was on French shit. Or whatever single they did together, that was some bullshit. That is not the shit that I heard on Instagram. Because the song I heard on Instagram ain't the shit that I heard. So maybe I'm out the loop. But French and Jim don't make good music together. I hope them niggas stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a bullshit record. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe the shit. The beat is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? What French was talking was bullshit. It's like when Drake don't really fuck with a nigga, but he still want to give him a verse, but he give him that lazy bullshit. This what this song is. Some bullshit, bro. Bada bing. Niggas ain't said no shit like that since 98. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. But I ain't fucking with it, bro. That shit was skippable. The minute I pressed play on that joint and that nigga came up with that bullshit beat, I don't know what the fuck was Harry thinking, because I'm like, nigga, bro, this is French. You feel me? Come on, man. What kind of beat is this? I don't know who they did that song for, but that was bullshit. Like, get up niggas some real shit and talk that gutter shit that y'all niggas used to do. French, you know you can rap better than that, nigga. And Jim, you been washing niggas for years, nigga. Best nigga out of Dipset. I was totally confused. So then I was like, all right, let me see what this Currency joint sounded like. Say a prayer. I'm like, Currency always dope on Harry Fraud. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, who the fuck is Jay Worthy? I'm listening to this shit. I just skip. And I'm like, nah, it ain't for me. This shit too slow. Like, what's these slow ass beats? I was like, what the fuck, man? Then the last song, Make It Home. Good. It definitely gave me the early 2000s vibe with something like that. You know what I mean? I was just like, whoa, this is different. I'm not mad at this, but damn, Jim, I was like really expecting this nigga to go crazy. Wait, these niggas got a fucking video. See, it told you that. Bada bing, boy. I ain't never seen that bullshit ass video. If you follow me on Instagram, you know the shit I fuck with Jim. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, this shit alright. You know what I mean? But I'll fuck with El Capo and Deluxe heavy. Jim need to get back in lab with Heatmakers real quick. Like, why fuck up the formula when it works so good? Go grab Cam ass when he get done with Nori, you know what I mean? With that interview on the podcast. Get Joel's ass. Can we get the real Diplomatic Immunity 3? Not that other shit, that Family Ties shit that y'all put out. That shit was horrible. You can't leave a nigga with Diplomatic Immunity, a double disc, then come back with Diplomatic Immunity 2, which I'm sure a lot of people didn't even fucking purchase. I did, or even listen to. That was cool. We see the difference. You know what I'm saying? But niggas was waiting on Diplomatic Immunity 3 for years. Crazy. Get back in there with Heatmakers, nigga. You got skills now. They got skills. Get with Heatmakers. Get with some of these new niggas. And give us that old school Dipset sound. It's so fucking easy for you niggas to do it. How many one-off singles y'all done had through the years? Once Upon a Time. Cam had that joint with Jewels on the hook when he was walking through Harlem and shit. Dame Dash in the video. That song could have been, you know what I'm saying? We done seen these things before. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they got to do, but Dipset got to get it together, boy, because we definitely need that right about now. But Fraud Department was cool. I'll take like 4 or 5 songs off that shit and call it a fucking day. That's just my thoughts. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. I thought I talked about this shit, but I guess not. As you see, I was not enthused whatsoever. But yeah, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Tonight is Wednesday, so you know what that means. Snowfall, baby. A couple hours ago. You know what I'm saying? Actually, no, maybe 40-something minutes to go. Cool. So I'ma holler at y'all. Hope y'all stay listening, stay tuned. Asking me to review something, you gotta hit that motherfucking Cash App. That's how you get a review. Ain't shit for free. If you like what I be talking about, obviously time is money, so pay people for their time, you feel me? Don't got to, but don't ask if you ain't doing it. 1.